Hey guys, what's up? It's Alex here. Welcome to another video, and I'm bringing you guys another story time because I had a lot of fun making yesterday's, so I decided to do this again today. I'm going to be talking about vaping, and believe it or not, I used to vape. This might surprise some people just because this school year I declined all but one nicotine hit, and it was only because I hadn't had it in a while, but I don't do it consistently as I used to. But yeah, so let's get on with this story. So back in 2016, that was the first time I discovered vaping. My mom and I were driving to dinner, I think, and we drove by this one dude who was vaping on the side of the road, and my mom pointed him out, basically criticized him, and was like, oh, this guy thinks he's so cool because he's vaping and like stuff like that. Obviously trying to be sarcastic, but also criticizing. But basically, after that, I kind of just didn't really see very many people. I saw a couple of people on stories, but that was basically it. And 2 years after I discovered vaping, I started vaping myself. So I turned 18 in 2018, March 9th, and about a week after my 18th birthday, my friends picked me up, and I'm going to make up their names for this video and probably future story times. So their names are Marty and Peter. So those are not their real names. Those are just names that I made up. So Marty and Peter come to my house, pick me up, and we normally just drive around to a bunch of places. Tonight we decided to go to Wisconsin, and on our way over, both Marty and Peter take out their vaporizers and they start vaping in the car. I was sort of like, what the fuck are you guys doing? And they're like, we're vaping. And I'm like, you guys vape? And they're like, yeah. So I felt very critically of them, and I didn't want to be in the same car as them because they were vaping, but I just sort of dealt with it. There were some clouds that went into my face, not like they purposely vaped in my face, but there were just clouds that went to the back of the car, and I was just like trying to swipe my hand, trying to get the clouds out of the way. So we head up to Wisconsin, to a town called Pleasant Prairie, and Pleasant Prairie has a power plant, and they have a giant tower that basically spits out smoke. And when I saw that, I was like, wow, look at all that vape, because it honestly looked like vape clouds. And then Peter's like, did somebody say vape? So both him and Marty decided to take a big rip, and the entire car was filled with just the vape cloud. So I had to deal with that for the rest of the ride, and that was that. So about a week later, I get picked up by Marty and Peter again, and for tonight's adventure, we went to a different town who now has a law restricting sales to anyone under the age of 21. So we went to a vape shop in a different town, and Peter gets his vape juice, which I think he got something like kiwi strawberry or something like that. But after that, I text a girl who actually lives in the town, and I'm like, do you shop at this vape shop? And she's like, no, I shop at this other one. So we go to that other shop, and Marty ends up getting his own vape juice. He ended up getting some sort of like peanut butter. And I'm like, should I get a vape for myself? And both Peter and Marty agreed that I should get one myself. And so I bought one. I didn't use it until I got home, but for now I used Marty's juice and I took hits from Peter's vape. And the first vape hit that I ever took was from Peter's vape, and I ended up getting a head buzz that I never ever got back. But I ended up taking a whole bunch of hits, and comparing Peter's vape to mine, Peter's vape blows much more cleaner clouds out, and mine is very, very rusty and very dirty and just not as clean as Peter's. But it was also a $60 price difference between the two. But I continued vaping on until about 4 months later, and I decided that it was going to probably negatively affect my health, and I was a little bit afraid of my image, so I decided to quit. And since then, I haven't really vaped that much. So if you're watching this, yeah, I used to vape, but I quit, so you should be happy with that. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.